Coming up on the next episode. Good afternoon, YouTube, on this Thursday afternoon. It is 3:04 in the PM. One of the things that Jack asked me specifically to do was to test his tubes on my tube tester. Let's push this down to value. And you can see that it measures close to 90, about 88, somewhere around in there. That is a good tube. Now this has a 2-section tube. The other section is up 3, down 2. So let's go up 3, down 2. And again, this one's 80, almost 88 again. So that's a good tube. Really good tube. No problems with that at all. Now this is just a single section tube, so it should read, uh-oh, that's not good. Have I got something wrong? That just does not make any sense, because I know that tube works just fine. Let me double check everything here. Make sure it's, I don't know that that's even warming up. The other one was hot when I took it out. This one not so much. See if it's warm. Oh, it might be warming up now. Yeah, that's moved a little bit too. That shouldn't have any effect on the short. The short just measures the shorts between the elements, so it should not have an effect on that. Let's try it again. Nope. According to my tube tester, that is a bad tube. And it shows really bad. Now, again, the thing works great. There's no problem with it. So, what I'm doing wrong, I don't know. Just again, it's just barely getting warm. Let's sit in there for a minute. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it's warmed up anymore. Oh, it's fairly warm now. Let's see if it makes any difference. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna call that one testing bad. I don't know what else to do. LC8. This one, this is a 3-section tube. Alright, that's that. Now let's do this, and there you go. That's what I figured. It's not really warming up. If it is, it's not warming up much. I may have a problem with my tube tester here, Jack. You never can tell. I don't test a lot of octal tubes. And I'm making sure, but I'm sure that's the right one because that's one they fit in, and that's an octal socket. The rest of these are not octal sockets, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference, but I know tubes got to be warm to do their thing. So, no, nothing. Nothing at all. Not coming up one bit. Isn't that something? Well, it may not be your tube tester, Jack, you know. I'm going to try the other one just for the heck of it, because I don't really see. Let's try and make sure again, but yeah, there you go. It's good. That's no problem. I'm going to go back to the other one real quick and try that again now that this one's working. Let's see, it was up to 4, up 74, and numbers were 3 and 6 up, 3 and 6 up, and 2 down. I'm still saying it's no good. Alright, that's good. See, now that's good too. So, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. No explanation for the other one, but there you go. The top section just doesn't measure as well as the rest of it. So I don't know. All right, that's in there. Now the last one is the 12 SH7. Now I am not going to test the 1629 iTube. It deflects as it should, and that's the only test you have on the tube tester. Eye open, eye closed. And we know that works, so there's really no sense in checking that. Alright, so again, that is all set up now. Let's check it and see. One more time for me, and it is a good one. So, it looks like we have one tube that checked bad. Again, I'm just not buying it. I really am not buying it, because that thing works too good. But the 1280A6 tests bad. One section of the 12C8 tested bad. And that's it. The rest of them are good, good, good. So there you have it. I think that should do you as far as the tube testing goes. A little different results maybe than what you got, but I don't know that it was great deal bigger, but or different. So that's that. I'm just not a big believer in tube testing. I started to say that's the way I was raised, but really had nothing to do with that. The way I was taught, I guess, is what I would say. Teacher I had did not believe in tube testing. He was very dead set against tube swappers. People that used to repair TVs, and of course they'd take their tube caddy, and if something didn't work, they'd replace the tube. And a lot of times that will get it to work, and then it's not really the problem, though. You know what I'm saying? It may improve the condition enough to say, hey, look, it's working. And so that's going to do this part, and we'll see you in the next part. Well, good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Thursday. It is 7:12 now in the PM. I've got the POG radio over here. I've got the T3 over here, and I've got the newly in-soldered probe here that's connected to the T3 and the high gain jack. And I'm going to kind of give you a little demonstration here. Just watch what happens when I get close to this radio. And I'm going to show you that a little bit closer.
I believe that double also played 2 runs there too, so...
Not touching anything.
Again, some key hits at the right time.
So there you go.
School days, we'll just not talk about
that's
what that finishing grade was. IF
IF amplifier here with 12 SK7. I'll touch one of these and you can hear how loud it gets.
Blocking it is Gurker, but the runners are able to.
So there you go. That's pretty good. I think that's the input side, if I remember correctly. Pretty darn sure. So. Actually, no, the blue. Yeah, that'd be the green. Is the blue? So, yeah, that's the input for it. For that coming from the IF transformer, second IF transformer, I think. So, there you go. That's a good demonstration, I believe. I don't know if it's probably not going to make it. Yeah. Yeah, that won't pick up there, but that's fine. So, there you go. There's a good demo of it. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you go, Jack. There. That should do you, I think. Anything that's sensitive, that you don't even have to touch anything, that's pretty good. So, like I said, you can touch it, obviously, if you know which one you're touching. But I don't have my diagram in front of me, so I don't know what's what. I think that's the converter, I believe. It's hard to pick up there, obviously. And it would be after it goes through the transformer.
Just messes up in a way,
So there you go. That's a good look at the T3, how sensitive it is, and I think that should do me on the T3. And I think we'll probably get it back together and pack it up and send it off to Jack. I'm sure he wants to get it back and play around with it. But yeah, it's there you go. Picking up the radio station with just me holding it. So that's, there you go. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Like it. All right, there you go. That's going to do you. I hope. And like I say, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I tested the tubes for you. I put the, as you can see, there's the end on the probe. And now these, what I usually do on these ground connections is just use a regular clip lead and take and extend them, because these ground connections I give you with the probe are not very long. So there you go. That should do you. And that'll work pretty good, I think. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. I hope you are too. And again, that's going to do it. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.